Hi Scorpio, welcome to your February 2021 Tarot Scope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. Quick note about my readings, they are for your sun, moon and ascendant sign. So whether you're a sun, moon or rising sign Scorpio, this is for you. And I always advise that you watch all three of them so that you get a clearer and more complete picture of how these are going to speak to you. And more importantly, how I as a tarot reader resonate with you. With that said, if you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and it resonates, hit the subscribe button. Before we start, as always, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity, and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise, and they help you all on your path to your highest vibrational good. So let's see what February has in store for you. So for your actions and interactions with the world at large over the month of February, you have the High Priestess, right? So your intuition this month is going to be fire, all right? And you need to pay attention to all of your intuitive hits, your psychic awareness. Please, please, please as well, pay attention to your dreams. Whenever the High Priestess shows up, especially in your actions and interactions with the world at large, because this is about you, right? Whenever she shows up in a strong, prominent position for you, this is about your intuition, your spiritual insight, your spiritual understanding. This is a really powerful month for that. And those psychic hits that you're getting, those impressions, those visions, especially your dreams this month, are going to be so powerful. Keep a dream diary. I mean, I try to, like, whenever I have like the really prominent ones, because it's stupid as well. Like sometimes I dream like really ridiculous things, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I dreamt that, and yeah, it's really cool that it happened, but it's something really trivial that has no bearing on, do you know what I mean? So, but when I get the big ones, I always write them down, you know, to see how they play out later on. But when it comes to your intuition, this would be a great week, a great month even, for you to really start to develop your spirituality in one aspect, but also your intuition. There are loads of like little exercises and stuff that you can do. I'm going to be talking about this at a later date at some point as well, so keep your eyes peeled. So yeah, absolutely love. What it also suggests as well, because remember, your High Priestess will bring a secret to light. Something will come to the surface that you didn't know. And because this is your actions and interactions with the world at large, this is about you sharing something that maybe you don't usually share about yourself, or, you know, that you speak about from your own life path or from your own experiences. And it's really important for people to know you through those things, so that they can see who you are behind closed doors, right? Anyway, with that, let's get into your money and materials. You've got the Three of Wands. This is the card of windfalls. This is the card of speculation within business, and usually very successful at that. This week you're going to have, this Mercury retrograde, I'm so over it, and it hasn't even officially begun at the time that I'm recording these videos. But when I tell you I'm over it, trust me, I'm over it. It's like having every damn thought that I ever had or will have is trying to make its way out of my mouth at the same time. I'm stuttering, I'm, you know, forgetting stuff. It's just like, usually they affect me, but none so much as this one, apart from, actually, I'll tell a lie, the 2019 Mercury retrograde Pisces, I just can't even go into. But this week, this month, you are going to have an intuition or an intuitive hit about your work, about your business, about your finances. It's almost going to be like one of those light bulb moments where you kind of say, right, okay, if I do this, I know that this and this is going to happen. Maybe you discover something that you know is going to do very well going forward, or, you know, maybe you discover a stock if you're into that kind of thing. Maybe you discover a company, you know, or maybe you decide, actually, you know what, the next big thing or trend is going to be this, so I'm going to get into it now. There's some intuitive hit that you have this month about your business and your finances that could really help you skyrocket something. So pay attention this month. When it comes to your physical health and vitality, this is a great card. It's light-hearted, it's fun, it's easy, it's joyous, it's vibrant. This will, for a lot of you, see you very focused. Some sort of craziness happening out in the world, aside from the usual craziness. Yeah, this is, you know, this is going to be a great month for you guys. Sorry, this is something happening outside. It's fun, it's easy, it's vibrant. It also suggests as well, a lot of you are either putting money aside this month for a holiday, or you're planning a journey that you're going to be going on, and it will be something that you really truly enjoy. For your communications and conversations, all right, you got the 10 of Cups. This is brilliant, right? So there's connection to overseas here this month. There's a strong sense here of people getting together. You know, Zoom, Skype, all the rest of it. But more importantly, this is something that you had hoped to do, or something you had hoped to revisit is now coming to fruition. So for a lot of you, this is maybe a holiday that had been put on hold. You're moving ahead with those plans. Maybe you're speaking to the people that you were going to stay with at the other end, and they're like, yeah, you know what, we'll go ahead with it. When it comes to your communications as well this month, you're getting some sort of news that your business or your finances are doing really well. And when it comes to your almost like your home and environment, there's something that you put into motion quite some time ago that you're now seeing the result from. It's like one of those moments where you can step back and say, oh, you know what, that was a hard slog, but look at what happened because of it. So this is actually really great. I mean, you're one of the luckier ones, because obviously we do have the Mercury retrograde. So, you know, it looks like it's not so much that it's not bothering you, it's more just a case of you're sailing through it relatively easy compared to most. For your heart and half, okay, so we've got the 7 of Swords, not a great card, not an easy card. This month, be on the lookout for a family member that is acting strange or odd. I don't think that they're lying to you to be mean or to be facetious. I think that there's, for me, I don't know why, I just get this sense that it's somebody that's maybe younger than you. It's like they're trying to hide something from you because they're like, you know what, I can fix this. Like, it's like, you know, when you're little and you break something and you're like, okay, I've got like 5 minutes to fix this before mum figures out that I've, you know, fucked the kitchen. Do you know what I mean? They're trying to rectify said situation on their own. And if I'm completely honest with you, I don't know if they're going to be able to handle it. But if you can hang back, especially for those of you that are parents and whatnot, because remember, your home and half is not just about relationships, it's also about your familial ties. Someone may eventually need assistance from you this month, and what I want you to consider is that when they come to you, they really have tried to rectify it themselves. Granted, they lied about the fact that something was wrong, so you know, maybe you say to them like, oh, you know, is everything all right, or do you need help with anything? And they're like, no, everything is you know, fine. And then they come to you like, okay, I need help now. They have tried to fix it, so just, you know, cut them some slack, unless of course, you know, yeah, it's severe. Now, for those of you that are single, hearsay. If somebody tells you, oh, so and so's got a crush on you, or you know, I think you'd make a really good couple with that person, pinch of salt. For those of you that are in relationships or partnerships, if you are asked for something, whether this is to borrow money, whether it's to borrow an item, whether it's that you can, you know, front the cash for this or whatever, at your own discretion. That's as much as I will say. For your first week, you have the Judgment card coupled with the High Priestess. This is very powerful. That is mediumship. That is insight from the spiritual world. That is a brand new direction that opens up for you. This is your own intuition exploding. And sometimes, you know, especially as an adult, if you haven't necessarily been open to it, it can be quite disconcerting. But for the most part, you guys are Scorpio. It's, you know, you guys do this, right? You're about this. So I think this is going to be a really powerful week for that. Now, for a select few of you, this may very well be a challenge with the mother. There might be an argument, a disagreement. There might be something that comes up maybe this week, you know, for whatever reason she decides to say something, and it might be that thing that presses your buttons. Be aware of it so that when it comes up this week, you can just circumnavigate. For your second week, you have the Strength card. I'm loving this connection from overseas. There's just a really strong sense here of something opening up for you, whether this is a new market, whether it's new work, whether it's new connections, whether it's all of the above, right? There's just a really great vibe for your finances this month, which I actually really like. And also a sense this month that you're going after. It's like, yep, I see that opportunity and I'm going for it. Like there's no holdbacks, which is nice, brave. For your third week, you have the Hanged Man coupled with the Ten of Cups. Take the small wins where you can get them, and not everything has to be bold, big, loud or in your face for it to be a win. Sometimes, you know, the demure win is the best one to have, right? Just enjoy the time that is good while you have it. I think that's probably the best message I can give you. And then you got the High Priestess again. So whatever it is that a family member is trying to hide from you will be uncovered. Whenever you see the High Priestess, and you've got a double hit of the lady here, right? So there's something here, and it's very likely to be a woman, possibly a mother or a mother figure. Someone in that regard. There's something here that's not being said exactly as it is, and I kind of feel like you're going to pick up on it. Even if it's just on an intuitive level, you will find out. And when that time comes, just remember I did say this person has tried to fix it, but they did, you know, doesn't negate the fact that they lied about the fact that there was a problem in the first place. For your key to the month, you have the Two of Wands, right? Career, advancement, affluent circles opening up to you, finances starting to come into hand. I mean, one of the taglines for this card is dominion, right? Which suggests that there is you overcoming not only your material experience this month, but also the sense that you are stepping into what is going to be your brand new era from here. Your 2021 starts this month, my dear Scorpios, and it's going to be pretty damn amazing. I'm really intrigued to see what you guys come up with in the comments. With that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Take care, and I'll see you soon.